F1 2025 is officially underway, and folks, things are already getting spicy. From championship favorites flailing to midfield teams just trying to stay on the tarmac, we've got drama, mechanical mysteries, and the occasional aerodynamic panic attack. You'd think Red Bull would cruise into 2025 like they always do, dominant, unbothered, terrifyingly efficient, but no, this year's RB21 has been twitchy. Reports of rear instability, erratic responses to setup changes, and even some reliability gremlins crawling out of the carbon fiber. Pierre Wache admitted they're still playing with aero mid-race weekend. That's not confidence, that's confusion. If the Sauber C45 had a personality, it would be hostile coworker in a group project. The car looks stiff, uncooperative, and frankly mean. Rookie Gabriel Bortoletto and Nico Hulkenberg are both clearly struggling. The balance is all over the place, and the pace, let's just say if F1 were a gym class relay, this car would be walking the baton. Sauber 2025, gymnastics level flexibility required. Fernando Alonso insists the car's rear end instability is just track specific, which is exactly what I say when I can't parallel park. It's just this particular curb, I swear. The AMR 25 is fast in bursts, but the lack of consistent grip and reduced running so far hints at more than just bad vibes. And Alonso doing fewer laps than expected, that's a red flag disguised as a green helmet. Ferrari entered 2025 with big hopes, big upgrades, and one 7-time world champion named Lewis Hamilton. But early on, they've admitted things aren't ideal. A mystery technical issue cut Hamilton's test session short, and now there's talk of ride height tweaks that push right up to the regulatory limit. When your setup notebook is titled, "Please don't get us disqualified," you know you're playing with fire. Ferrari 2025, lower, stiffer, nervous. And now we move on to Haas, where dreams go to suffer from aerodynamic deficiencies. They thought their car was solid in testing, but it turns out all that long run pace was just hiding a nasty high-speed aero flaw. It didn't show up until Australia, where their car reacted to fast corners like it was allergic to grip. Haas 2025, high-speed problems, low-speed excuses. The 2025 season is barely out of the gate, and already some teams are scrambling like they showed up to a race weekend with IKEA instructions, but that's F1, right? Evolving problems, desperate upgrades, and a never-ending chase to find performance while pretending everything's fine in the media pen. Some teams will figure it out. Others, well, at least we'll get some great memes. Like, comment, and let me know what you think in the comments. Who's going to bounce back, and who's headed for a season-long existential crisis?